All right, you know, we've been starting to talk more and more about the tropics because the tropics have been getting more and more active. Now the real question is, will any of them have any tangible effect on us? So the one I'm keeping a most careful eye on is the one that's just emerging into the eastern Gulf of Mexico. This is a projected track off the Carolina coast and a few hundred miles southeast of us as we get deeper into the Labor Day weekend.
Right.
So the exact track will be important, and it may be close enough to certainly cause some rough surf.
Important with everybody making their Labor Day plans.
Of course, it's the last big, big weekend of the summer, as we call it. So it becomes more and more important. Now, this is only Tuesday.
Right.
And this is just an early estimate as to what's going to happen here. So let's talk a little bit more about this, because this is now the newest piece of information that it does appear the track will at least be somewhat closer to potentially have some influence on a part of southern New England. It's Tropical Depression 9, but it likely will be getting a name over the next 12 to 24 hours. Already there's concern across the Florida Panhandle. There are some hurricane watches and tropical storm watches that are going into effect now because of the anticipation of the development and then movement of this storm. So I'm showing you kind of all the different computer models, and if you take a consensus, most of them take it northeast off the Carolina coast, but notice there is a tendency on some of them to curve it a little more north, even though it's still offshore of our area. So that could bring it close enough for potentially some impact later on Labor Day weekend. So in other words, it's no longer a case where the entire Labor Day weekend is likely to all be sunny and beautiful in the entire area. We've always known with these tropical systems, there's a chance of rough surf. And certainly that now becomes a bigger threat. But even some gusty winds and perhaps even rain for part of the south coast of the Cape, or even the east coast of Massachusetts, cannot be ruled out now for sometime in the latter half of Labor Day weekend. That's about all I can say right now. Just how much it develops and intensifies, all that's really yet to be played out. In the meantime, right now, it's 75 degrees in Boston because we have a wind off the water, but it is somewhat warmer across other areas. Even Plymouth is 81, it's 84 in Springfield. It's been another good outdoors summertime day, and it's still relatively comfortable over most of the area, getting a little bit sticky where the sea breezes are coming in along the south coast and east coast of Massachusetts. And it will be more humid for tomorrow into Thursday, and tomorrow night and Thursday, that's the opportunity of some showers, maybe even a thunderstorm in the region. Will we get a widespread rain? The answer to that has been pretty much no all summer long, but some areas should at least get some rain. But notice how it will start to turn somewhat less humid Friday, though I can't rule out a spot shower. And then Saturday should be very dry and bright, and maybe even the feel of fall will be in the air as we watch that tropical system move off the Carolina coast at the same time. In the meantime, tonight, warmer than the last few nights, and tomorrow will be a warm day and a somewhat humid day late in the day or at night. Some of us could be visited by a thunderstorm. Right now, we see a few storms that are kind of approaching northern New York State coming out of southern Canada. That's the lead batch ahead of a frontal system. So as we look at the overnight, another okay night, and then some patchy clouds are in by morning. You'll see some breaks of sun tomorrow, but definitely more clouds than we had today. Get to late tomorrow evening, a spot shower, thunderstorm could be around. Could be a few more into the overnight period of tomorrow night. And then that front will get just into our area on Thursday and may be very sluggish to move south, so it may allow a little moisture to pool around parts of the area, especially southeastern Mass or the Cape. On Friday, we should get partial clearing, but also some instability clouds. It will start to turn less humid and start to turn cooler. And Friday night through Saturday night looks like it will be pretty cool around here. It's what happens after that that could become somewhat more interesting as the chances of rough surf increase the deeper we go into Labor Day weekend, depending on the track of that system that's now emerging into the Gulf of Mexico. So a bright, cool start to the holiday weekend and a somewhat questionable finish to it. And definitely we want to make sure you stay abreast of all of our forecasts as we go forward, as there could be some changes, of course, as we know more about that tropical system.